Hey skin friends, are you someone who is a professional makeup artist or aspiring makeup artist and finds yourself having trouble figuring out what your rate should be? If so, then this video is for you. I'm making this video because I realize that there is a lack of knowledge or education for pro makeup artists and makeup artists that are aspiring to be pro makeup artists to actually understand what the effect industry standard has as far as rates go on our industry. So some things that you consider when choosing your rate are these things. One, the quality of your service. So that question you would ask yourself is, what does the quality of my service look like? What can I provide from the time that I greet that client to the time that they walk away from me? So the next thing that you would consider when you're thinking about a rate is the total cost of kit and quality of product. So are you using drugstore makeup or are you using a higher end makeup? Is the investment that you have invested in your kit something that is easily accessible to the everyday client, or is it something that is exclusive? One of the things that you need to consider also is the going rate in the city and state that you work in. So there is something called an industry standard. With that standard, that basically tells you the lowest you can go. You don't want to go lower than a specific type of number based on your city and state. So you would basically just research other artists that do what you do in this part of the industry that you work in, and you basically find out what the overall number is, and you find somewhere no lower than the roundabout of those numbers to set your rate at. Another thing that you want to consider is your overall ability. So what is my overall ability? Is the service look up to par? Are my clients happy when they leave? These are all the things that we want to think about. What are the reviews that I'm receiving from people? What's the word of mouth that I'm getting? All of these things you want to think about and base your rate on those things as well. And then one of the last things that I want you guys to consider is education investment. So as a working makeup artist, you should always be moving your hand, not just on clients, but on your personal time. You should always be taking, at least in my opinion, 2 to 3 trainings a year to advance yourself. Depending on how in-depth the training is, you may can scale down to 1 training a year, but it definitely does matter that you're constantly training. And with that being said, that takes money, that takes investment. So all of these things are included year to year. So just like your rent goes up, your rate goes up. So all of these things, what I do is, and I have a graph that I kind of keep all of this stuff on for tax reasons, but I also keep it there to kind of assess where I am in my artistry and what my rate is. And this grid basically says everything that I have invested throughout the year. And at the end of each year, I calculate all of that up. If the money has increased as far as what I've invested into my business, that's going to increase. The rate is going to increase by whatever dollar amount I'm personally comfortable increasing it by. Some other things to consider. We don't get 401k. We don't get insurance. This is a freelance business. Everything is assessed for us. So those rates are charged based upon all of those things. So when I receive a rate from a client, I'm taking a percentage out for taxes. I'm taking a percentage out for insurance. I'm taking a percentage out for retirement. So you have to consider all these things when you are considering your rate. It's very important that we don't lowball ourselves in this industry, because when we lowball ourselves in this industry, we teach the mass majority of clients that it is okay to barter with us, to accept lower rates, and it kind of presses or forces, not necessarily, but for lack of a better word, it forces other artists who understand their value and understand their rate and have done the extensive work that it takes to be a professional makeup artist in this industry to be successful. It kind of pushes us in a corner where we have to fight for what we deserve. So the best thing to do is just to educate ourselves on these things and know exactly what it is that we deserve, so that we don't have to go through that in the future with other clients in the future. And word of mouth is very big. Word of mouth will carry. Do you want to be known as the $65 makeup artist, or do you want to be known as the makeup artist that charges $200 and up? The choice is always yours. Now, I know a lot of people may say, well, if I charge that, I won't book a lot of clients. It's not that you're not booking a lot of clients, it's just that you haven't found the market of clients that you deserve. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be our $65 artists, and there's definitely a market for them. But a lot of other things, in my opinion, come with those clients. It comes the bartering, it comes the tardiness, it comes all of those things. You get the quality of the service, or you get the quality of the client based on what you charge for the most part, unless you're very strict and you enforce. Now, all of these things that I'm saying are not just tunnel vision statements. There are different terms and conditions that you can enforce in either way, whether it's lowballing or whether it's charging the industry standard. So I've come up with this little simple little graph here that will be on the screen, and it's going to basically explain to you why it is important that you charge the industry standard and you charge what you deserve and you rightfully should charge. So we have two artists. One artist is named Shanique and the other one is named Janae. Shanique works for $65 for a full face plus lashes. The $5 includes the lashes. So the $60 is for the service and the makeup. The $5 is the additional charge for the lash. Janae, on the other hand, charges $175 per service. Shanique did one face Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So she did 5 faces that week. Janae only did 4 faces that week. So Shanique worked 5 hours, Janae worked 4 hours. And we're basically saying that, with that being said, that they worked an hour on each face. 45 minutes to an hour. So a total of that, for Shanique's 5 clients, she made $325 for the week. Janae made $700 for the week. Janae worked less time and made more money. So the 5th client that she missed out on did not affect her pocket as much as it would have affected Shanique's pocket if she would not have taken on that 5th client, or if she would not have gotten that 5th client for that week. Now let's consider some other things. Replenishment of lashes for both of them. Let's say they buy 5 lashes a week. So that's $25. The gas that it costs for them to get to their clients was $40 for the week. And we're going to say that both of them ran out of one concealer. And we're just going to use NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer because it's one of my favorite concealers. And then let's say the 10% tax that they need to take and set aside for the end of the year when it's time to do taxes. They have to reduce that from each week. So Janae, now subtracting all of that, has made $536. Shanique has made $198.50 now. That right there is called take-home profit. Janae has worked a lot less and a lot less harder than Shanique. And Shanique is running around like a duck with her head cut off because she has constant clients and she has to work too hard. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it brought some light to the reason why industry professionals charge the rates that they charge. See you guys later. Hey skin friends, I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the new videos that I've been bringing to the channel. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you get notifications every time I upload a new post. Also follow me on Instagram at skn.brand. You can also join my exclusive Facebook group on Facebook just by typing in Skin Friends. I I'd love to see you guys in my community so we can chit chat about all of these videos and share all of our makeup pictures and different things like that. See you guys on the next video.